Sure it's going to go smoothly. Yo, we are in. Got my hat on, got everything going, so that's good. The audio's behind. Just really hoping that Mario's going to be able to get me going. So we are basically, ooh, here he is. We are on, let me take his hat off. We've been rushing around like mad. This usually goes up here. Let's put that there. One of these weeks we're going to get it absolutely right, but we have spent, oh my goodness, ages. Michael Rada straight away has come in with a question about the Z10. Does anyone know the answer to that? I will find out for you. So it'll be in news. If you go to our speedyfeet.co.uk, we've now got a new section that says blog, to which you can then select from it. So let's have a quick look. So news, I think it is. And I'll try and get that for you. Here we go, availability. Let me link you up, Michael. So there's the details. You guys should have links on that. Let me know if you don't. You should be able to click on that link in the chat or wherever you are. James McBoyle meant to ask, any news on the next 1,000 mile video? There is news on that, and it's in this show. So Mario's been working hard. So we should have chat up on the screen as well now, and obviously the background that we got here. Oh, the counter's gone down. Oh well, we tried. We tried. The counter's gone down. What can I do? Not a lot. I'll tell you how many subscribers got this week. So it's gone at 26 subscribers. Thank you very much, Clifford, for the supporting the channel, the live stream. Let's have another look. So if I come out of here, I'll tell you how many subscribers we've gone up to. If only I could log in. With 5,566. So our little time is dead. But 5,566. Okay, so we're trying to add more content into this show as we go on, which we've got this time round. So Jonathan Worley is in. I can see that. Good afternoon, Ian and Pedro. Here we go. Not sure who Pedro is. Let's have another look. So, yeah, we're in. So, let's get, if Mario's on it, we will introduce straight away the segment which is called Viewers Videos. And I will just, he's now in a completely different room. He's in the control room. That's where he is. Let me just see if I can message him and show you Viewers Videos. Show Viewers Videos. He's shouting at me. Yeah, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Viewers Videos, Mario.
Viewers Videos.
And we don't really have any idea whether Viewer Videos is playing or not, because I can't see it. So he's in the control centre. I'm assuming so. I need to probably get a little email. Sorry, not Pedro, Mr. Mario. Yeah, got you.
Just dashing up to the shops. Life is so much easier with a wheel. And also I go to work on my wheel, and every morning I get there with a huge grin on my face.
apparently I'm on now. So what we've got, getting quite complicated, we've got about a 15 to 20 second delay between different sources. So when we're playing the viewers' videos, I'm actually live, but don't know that I'm live or not. So it's me watching the viewers' videos. So that's a good one. Probably to sort that out for next week. So I haven't got a clue what I'm on and what I'm not on. So anyway, that was viewers' videos. Did anyone like the viewers' videos section of the show? Comment and let us know. And then we know whether to continue with that. So we've had submissions from people. People have actually written in and given us videos. How brilliant is that? So, yeah, let us know in the comments. And I'll wait about 15-20 seconds because you're 15-20 seconds behind me, it would appear. So we'll have a little look. If anyone's commenting on that, brilliant. Bit of a long shot. Anyone in Bristol region? We're having a group ride tonight, 6:30 from Leigh Woods. Any takers? Look at him, he's there again, look, Marcus Kanan. Hello again, I still think you should get a proper haircut. This is a proper haircut, so this is known as the British haircut. It's part of our culture to have hair just like this, especially in the Gloucestershire region. So it's a British Gloucestershire haircut. This is what you see here. So there we go. So I actually see delays here on the chat versus what I'm seeing on this main camera. And versus what you guys are seeing. So hopefully we're more or less in sync. We will find out. Okay, James McBall has voted it up to say great videos, definitely something to keep doing. So keep sending your videos in. So all you need to do with your videos is make sure that ideally filmed in landscape, not that way around. So try and film them that way around if you can. That would be awesome. Not a problem because we can just correct them like we did earlier. So yeah, so do that and then just send us the link. So we just need a link by email. If they're small enough, so if they're under 20 megabytes, which is going to be really difficult if you've got a 4K mobile phone. If they're under 20 meg, you can send them by email, not a problem, but just send us a URL to where they are. So it could be YouTube, it could be a Dropbox URL, it could be my big file transfer, whatever it's called. Whatever, send them. So yeah, send them in. And we will play them. And up for grabs is a t-shirt like this. So there's going to be, what we're going to do is when we get 10 videos, we're then going to put them up in an episode when we got the 10. They will be numbered. You guys then vote. And by the end of the show, we'll announce the winner of different stuff we'll have going on. So let us know. And so we'll have 10 videos. It'll be capped at that. We'll number them. And if your video's in there, if you sent one in, you submitted it, it'll be voted against the 10. The one with the most votes will win a prize, or prizes, depending what we got going on. Okay. I missed the scrolling digital sign. Yes, it is lame. That is lame. How can I recover that? I can't very easily. I regret to inform you. So, yeah, we'll try and sort that in a minute. This camera's going now, because it's red. I can see that. What was the max speed you got by EUC? Well, max speed, not an advocate of max speeds at all. But when we were in Scotland doing 1,000 miler coming down a mountain pass, I think we got about 31, 32. I wouldn't want to go any faster than that. And even at that point, we looked at the app to make sure what speed we're doing because we thought we were going a little bit fast, and then we tailed back off again. Shouldn't be done. And bear in mind, we were actually wearing full kit. So we had knee guards, chest armour, elbow armour, and we had full face helmet on, which is up there, which you can't see at the moment. But yeah, that's what we did. So yeah, wouldn't go fast if I was you. In motion V10, so nice wheel. That video is coming up. And so we've got the segment viewers videos, which yeah, encourage you. Send a video in, you can just win a t-shirt worth 14 quid. It's not bad. Paid a lot for that design as well. So we'll have these t-shirts. If you want to go and purchase one, they're on speedyfeet.co.uk. Go and buy one, that'll be brilliant. That's another way of supporting this show. We make £2.70, I think. £2.70 if we sell one of these. Because they're high quality t-shirts. So yeah, and we have to buy in over 100, basically, to get them down to that price to be able to sell them for £13.95. So mega money in it. Become a millionaire if you buy one. So do that, and then we'll have different designs. And so we just change it around a bit. Some of it we just write in and that sort of business. So yeah, go and get one of those if you want to get one. And what else was I going to say? Can't remember on that front. But yeah, there we go. What shoes would you recommend to ease foot fatigue? I'm not really sure you can. I've tried riding in Vans style shoes and then harder sole shoes. The hiking shoes that are worn 1,000 miler, they actually held up really, really well. So quite a solid base on them. So that did hold up well. Shoes, something with a firm sole, hops, foot ache. Firm sole, hops, foot ache. Walking boots are great. I'm not sure what firm sole, hops, foot ache means by Jonathan. Walking boots are great, so he's confirmed the same thing. So he went on the 1,000 miler. He was part of the 1,000 miler. I read there was, I think it was the Belfast Review, Northern Ireland, did a piece on me and the 1,000 miles. Absolutely brilliant. Got me in full shot. I was front page of the paper. There I am in all my glory, riding this electric unicycle, and they talk about me through the whole thing, and then there's a little bit about Jonathan just in the corner. But yeah, and just to clarify, that is the exact opposite. We got in the paper, full page spread on it, and you can't make me out at all, and Jonathan's the front and centre of the whole piece. I'm not bitter about this at all, and I just about make up my elbow, and I'm hardly mentioned in the article. So, but there we go. Have we got a problem, Mario, with camera 1 by chance? Because we're always on camera 2. I don't know if that's intentional or you're running around like a madman trying to sort something out. Try moving your foot more forward on the pedal, move your weight forward and help foot ache. Yeah, there's another suggestion. Camera 1, brilliant. And the other thing you can do is when you're riding along, if you tilt your toe up so it's off the foot plate and then push forward on the other one, see it like that, and you rotate between the two to make it even pressure, you can actually then give yourself 15 minutes break, basically. So yeah, definitely recommend walking shoes though. Nice solid thing, but they're just not that comfortable to actually go walking in, I found. Just really comfortable riding the wheel, and they're waterproof, so that's good. So hopefully the audio is a bit better today. That would be great. We should also be live on Facebook, but I'm not 100% sure we are. I am now going to check. I wonder if we are. Refresh the page. Oh, we are. It's showing that we're live, yeah. Yeah, we are live, yeah. I got a message to say we're live as well, so. But, oh, now I'm getting, yeah, so, brilliant. Get the order through, so. Yeah, so that's working. That's good. Right, so we're live on Facebook with a mega number of 2 people. I think one of those is me, and the other might be my wife, possibly. So that's gone well. That was worth the effort on the old Facebook front. Hopefully that works. So. Plus, I don't have Gloucester hair. Pretty sure your hair is very similar, Jonathan. Pretty sure it is. So. Actually, I should have been able to get that image. I'll get that image up next time. Where are we? There. I'll get that image up next time of Jonathan. On the. I wonder if I can send that to Mario. Let me have another look. I'll send the picture, and you guys can see that image of the paper that we were in. Sorry, Jonathan was in. Try and send it across. Yes, I can. So let me just message this now. See if I can get this coming up on the screen. And if by magic it will happen, I'm pretty sure it will. I'm sure you'd like to see that. Let's send that across. So I've sent that now to Mario, and he'll put that image up. It's slightly modified, the image. I've modified it slightly. I found it the other day when we read it in day 5. So, hi from France. Brilliant. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining in. It's always good to have people from all over the world. So Mario's going to try and put that image up in a minute. Not exactly now, Mario. But get yourself sorted. And whilst we're trying to sort that out, let's have a little look at a new segment, which will run each week. Viewers' videos. The next segment we've got, we're breaking this up a little bit, is going to be Sneaky Peeky. And Mario is now going to play Sneaky Peeky whilst I watch it, and then when it goes live again, I won't know that I'm live again, so I'll sit here doing this. Hello from Greece. Wow, okay, we've got people.
Sneaky Peeky.
You should do a video about protection, good pads, etc. a sticking point with me. It's quite a big sticking point. Anyway, so we should be on Radio Ulster and we got a press photographer coming down to take photos, and then we start the trip. So this is like an additional bit of mileage on top, which we weren't really counting on. Apparently I'm live, but on my screen I'm about 15 seconds behind. So I'll just speak as if I'm live. So there you saw some videos that we've got coming up. Very shortly, hopefully. Day 5 of the 1,000 miler is partly edited. I think we're partway through on that. The V10 video is more or less done. Just need to run through the app once we got that done. So we do the, yeah, basically you're going to run through the app. And that's the last little bit we've got to do on that. Combined it all up, edited it all, and as you saw, there's some great shots in there. Spent all day yesterday filming it, and I've been out on it today for probably about 2 hours. So yeah, so those videos, something to look forward to basically. There's a lot going on. As we said, we are ramping up the media side of it, so there is a lot going on, and things like this, the live show is quite quite resource hungry, shall we say. And so we should have been live for 4 o'clock, but despite best efforts, even an hour and 10 minutes later, we were running around like mad people trying to get things working. So there was firmware updates to do, all these sorts of things. Just sort of coming along, throwing a spanner in the work. But we got there, we are live now. You know something, there are no decent stores for EUCs in Greece. There is only one guy, has only Chinese clones. Why not expand your franchise to other countries, even mine? Oh, look at this. There's a picture up on the screen there, briefly, of John and me, and my elbow, of John and my elbow, up on a front page, I think it was, front page spread. Mario's asking, do I want it now? Well, we saw it for a split second. Yes, please. UTs. Let's put that in there. You should be able to hear me and put that in. So you should see this up now. Let's keep it up there for a while. We need some more merch, Speedy Feet hats and t-shirts. Well, we have got Speedy Feet hats. Where on earth are they? I'll have to go and get them in a second. But yeah, do ship worldwide. So yeah, certainly do. We do ship worldwide. But yeah, if I understand what you're saying, people who want hands-on, yeah, you carry on. Ian, have you given the KS18 a good test yet? Yes, we have. And it was just in the preview. You saw the video coming up. So you can see there on the screen now, it's a really good effort as Charity Boss aims for 10k. Which is odd because it's moving. It's moving. This is almost like someone behind the sign moving it. Should I put my hands around it? Can I get my hands around it? I'm not sure I can. No, it's too slow. So the delay is too slow. So my hands are going to be in the wrong place, aren't they? But sliding along there. Brilliant. So a Charity Boss has reached Northern Ireland. And I'll let you know, like, as part of an epic 1,000-mile journey across the UK and Ireland. This guy is great. Who is he? Bernardo's director, Jonathan Worley, right, will start the next leg of his journey in Stranraer today. The 13-day adventure will see him cross the British Isles on a battery-powered unicycle, and we'll see him visit Bernardo's services and shops along the way. Yeah, so yeah, there he is. Amazing guy. Check him out, Jonathan Worley. I mean, as you can see his face and that's all scribbled out. I retaliated later that evening through, it was just a bit of fun, to be fair. But imagine that without the squiggles. That's the only shot I've got of that, weirdly. Strange. But if you look really carefully, where the arrow is pointing, that is actually my elbow, and you can see a little bit of my peak. So, but there we are. So, yeah, we will have more t-shirts when we need some more merch, Speedy Feet hats and t-shirts. We will have more. So we've just got to get them designed up and made up. So there we are. So that's gone now as far as I can see. I think that's been taken off the screen. John said, I don't know what my problem is. No, no problem. No problem. Camera 2. No problem. No problem, John. Everything's fine. No bitterness at all. And it's probably fair enough for all the laughing I do at you. But really, it's all the mishaps you have that makes me laugh. If you didn't have mishaps, I wouldn't be laughing. Will one MCM3 version 2 hold me? 110 kilograms. See, we work in stone here because we're backwards. 110 kg in stone. Google knows. Google knows. 17 stone. Maybe. Probably pushing it a little bit. Yeah, it might do. It might do. But yeah, you're getting up towards the top end there, really. The thing is, more or less any wheel will carry you, just as long as you don't expect huge speed out of it or be able to go up huge hills. So anything that requires huge power output is going to be limited on the heavier you ride and the more weight you ride. So you won't be able to go as far, and you won't be able to go as fast, and you won't be able to go as steep, basically. And to counteract that, bigger battery, bigger motor. That's the way to go. So, yeah. So I'm getting questions now from Mario. So yeah, we will finish at what time should we finish? This will be a shorter live stream because we're overrun by so much. We've got places to be. So yeah, probably we'll finish at 4:45. So 4:45, should I say? But I think I'm pretty much in the knowledge that Mario has to actually go home because it's past his time. So perhaps we should leave at 17:40. Actually finish it at 17:40. Might have to do that. Might have to cut this short. Did you try some stuff for kid like in Motion K when I'm riding a V8 and my 2 kids need toys to enjoy with me? So yeah, you can do that. Let me see what I think. The V8's probably a bit big. The Gen 2. Yeah, the Gen 2 basically. The 9.1 Gen 2 is pretty good. Or you can have the... You can probably have the M10, the M10-3, with it's got a snappy motor, mind, so you'd have to be really, really careful of that. And it's quite a powerful wheel, despite its small size, but they can actually cope with it. The other really good wheel, which isn't great for adults, is the Luffy. My youngest kids are learning on a Luffy, and it's taken some impacts on grass, it's not on concrete, but it's such a small wheel and it's so light, they're actually able to get on it. So, yeah, I would actually recommend looking into the Luffy. Luffy or M10-3 for your kids. So 6 and 9. My youngest was, he's now my oldest. He was 9 when he was learning to ride. So when he actually got it, he's 9. But he practiced on a Gen 2, 9.1 Gen 2. Let's have a little look. I use 888 rollerblade pads. Yeah, so rollerblade pads. Depending on speeds, you should be fine with rollerblade stuff, mountain board stuff, skateboard stuff. Should be fine. Tell me a bit about the 18L. You will know more, Ronnie. You will know more when the video comes out. So, sneak preview we played today in Sneaky Peaky. But yeah, you'll find out more about that. Thoughts on the legalities of using e-mobility options such as these in UK public spaces, including roads? Well, we filmed at a government forum, which I think it ended. Submission ended, I think, this week or end of last week. Where they're talking about this exact thing, which is last mile transport and stuff like that. So you're talking about electric scooters and these stability devices. And they wanted feedback on it to see what they could do to open it up to enable basically their use. So they were looking for thoughts on it. So yeah, okay. You've seen these in motion wheel shoes, amazing. Can't figure out how they roll without splitting in two. Yeah, I think they're probably really good on smooth surfaces. Anything else? Can't see them being very good, but we'll have those reviewed as well. We've got some coming in. So you skipped my question. Can you recommend any gloves with wrist guards long fingered? Gloves, not really. No, off the top of my head, can't recommend any. So I would recommend probably, if I was going to recommend some, motorcycle gloves. You're talking about long fingered gloves, but there are motorcycle gloves out there that have got armour on them that will also work with the phone. So you've got to remember, if you're using your phone, you need the special gloves. If it's a touchscreen style to actually work. So got to keep that in mind. So on the 1,000 miler, the first lot of gloves I got, which John got for us, you could actually touch the screen and use them. The second, I lost those, and the second lot weren't like that at all. They were big, thick, warm gloves that didn't work on touchscreen. So every time you want to use your phone, you get your pocket, think, how many battery have I got left? It's like, pull the glove off, hold it in your mouth, look at the phone, and go right that way, put the glove back on. So, yeah. But that should answer your question. Let me just scroll back to see any more stuff.
Mike is on the stream.
Is he? Mike's on the stream, is he? Yeah. Is he listening? Is he? Does he know how to kill it when his time's up?
Yeah.
Brilliant. So we've got an unqualified chat now on the screen. Mario's gone. He has to catch a bus. Travelling home on the 9.1 to the bus station, getting on the bus, getting to Cheltenham, and then riding for 3 miles home. Perfect use for them. Absolutely perfect use. So it used to take him, so his case is a great one. It used to take him 15 to 20 minutes to walk to the bus station if he was brisk. and now it takes him 3 to 5 minutes. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah. Okay, well I hope the audio has actually been working fine here for you guys, and all the equipment has been working. Nothing's actually gone down this week, which is a surprise for you guys from last week. So we've been going for 31 minutes and nothing's gone wrong, which is pretty good. Got some comments here. Oh, I think as well I need to do this, so I think my mic is on. We have got to check the Anchor app, haven't we? And I have not checked this, so has anyone sent a question that I can't answer, I wonder? Let me see. And I tried to find it, so I did put the link in the last show. Rich Skull asked about stopping the spark when you connect the battery back up when you fit the board, and it would basically jump and spark when you connect the board up. And that is, I explained, that's because the capacitors are empty and they need filling. Now there are methods to pre-charge capacitors, so if you can fill them up, you can then plug it in, you don't get the spark. And I put a link in that last week's episode. I couldn't answer it well last week, but I did put a link in. I promised to put a link in. I did, to create your own DIY device to actually pre-fill capacitors. There's not going to be many people that are disconnecting and connecting things all the time and actually draining capacitors. So there we go. So you said you need a mic near you or on you. It'll be best. So there's a mic right there. So we're talking 16 inches thereabouts away, right there. So yeah, there we go. Time to hit the green button. No. Hello from Norway. What day can we expect the KS 18-hour review? I'm not going to promise any days. So it might be this week. No, it won't be this week because Mario's not in tomorrow or Friday. So it'll be next week sometime. Probably the same with the V10 video as well. So let's have a little look. So we've got. Let me go here. I'm just trying to find. Create voice messages. Have we got one? We have, from Stephen Halford. So I'm hoping if I hold this near this mic, which is right here, we'll be able to play it. So let's have a little look. Bear with me.
Stephen here, I've got a question. If you blow your MOSFETs on your unicycle, is it always a good idea to unplug the battery and the motor from the board? Thanks, mate.
Okay, thank you very much, David, which comes up as Stephen on here. Basically, I'm not sure if you heard that or not, so I'll just say he's saying if you blow the MOSFETs on your electric unicycle, is it a good idea to disconnect the battery? And the answer to that is most definitely. Yes, most definitely. Disconnect the battery, so the MOSFETs go, if it's never happened before to you, it can be quite scary. You think, what on earth's going on here? You might even have some smoke come out, or black residue, or whatever. It'd be along those lines. Don't immediately panic. And what it is I showed you last week. I probably can't bring it in this week close up, but I showed you MOSFETs and what they look like when they actually do blow. So check out last week's episode. So definitely disconnect the battery. The other thing is if you think the MOSFETs are going, it can be oscillation like that, shaking. Power it off and leave it in contact with the person you bought it from, or some sort of expert. Write to them and say, this is what's happening, here's a short video, what should I do? And at that point, I'd probably disconnect the battery as well before you do that. So if something's going funny with the wheel, especially if it's vibrating back and forward, it's likely you're about to blow a MOSFET or something else is wrong with it, but it's best to question it. Sometimes you can do a lot of damage by leaving the machine on, and it might not be the board that's faulty, it might be a loose shell around the whole axles that's actually shaking and wobbling, and you actually blow a board because of that. And you could have saved yourself a load of money, a load of hassle by turning it off, taking it apart, and having a quick look to see if that's the reason, seeing some loose bolts and going, wow, let's tighten them up. And it's all good again. And that would save you about 150 quid. So, yeah. Jonathan has reminded me, the ride out is announced this week. So, as you know, all the previous times, so I've talked about it, I've always explained it's going to be last minute. So when it's announced, it will be like the weekend coming. So it is. The ride out is on the 26th. I think I'm right in saying that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jonathan. But the ride out will be the 26th of August. More details will follow on the Friday. But the 26th of August is the Speedy Feet meet. Not affiliated with Speedy Feet, just a title Speedy Feet. Because you're responsible for your own health and safety. And you're responsible for what you do that day. We're just going to meet up. That's all it is. So again, if you are planning on coming to that, if you can make it, completely responsible for what you do on that day. You can follow us, but it is your responsibility. If you see the last ride out we did, the rough route, the difficult route, the extreme route was difficult. Machines were dropped, machines were broken that day. Well, one machine broke. So keep that in mind. We do a gentle route for we try and encourage everyone there. So the gentle route, whoever can make it, brilliant. And last time it was about 14 miles, so we do the same again. If someone's on a much smaller wheel, we'll try and incorporate you guys and make it work. So there'll be the nice gentle route, which is still hitting some off-roads, still on trails. It's not smooth marble tarmac. So keep that in mind, okay? And so it's the 26th of August 2018. We're going to meet up. Follow us. I will show you on there. You can't see it. Follow us on our Facebook page, our Instagram, Twitter, and it will be announced across those 3 channels on what details you actually need to know to actually go there. Where we're going to meet, because it won't be the same place as last time. So if you turn up there, you're not going to find us. You'll be on your own riding around the forest, and you won't find us because it's a massive forest. Okay, let's have a little look. So that's the ride out announced. Any questions on the ride out, let me know, but they should all be answered on Friday this week. So yeah, there'll be 2 routes again though. And ideally, you'll bring all your stuff with you. If you need a charger, if you need spare batteries, if you need a first aid kit, if you need a drink, you need money, you need food, put it all in your backpack and come down. Can you do an EUC body battery modifications in store if someone wants it? No, we don't mess around with batteries, we don't take them apart, anything like that. We do for our own charity rides, but not as a going concern. No, we do not. Any wheel that is safer to drive when raining than others? Now this question has been coming up more and more lately. I'm not sure quite what's going on. We question Gotway about their IP ratings, and they don't have IP ratings according to them. I'm not sure if that's a translation issue. I did send them a chart of IP ratings, etc. Then you've got In Motion, where they had the issue with the V10F, the early release of those, should I point out. So there's been things all over. But we've always just ridden in rain and had no issues whatsoever, so don't know. Can you do EUC body battery modifications in store? I've read that already, so I need to go back through that then. Let's have another look. There we go. Okay, so that is all the questions. Keep an eye on the Facebook page, Instagram, and what we will do is announce that Friday ride out, so that should be quite good. So if you can come along to that, absolutely brilliant. The reason it is announced literally last minute, Wednesday, Sunday it's happening. We want the numbers capped down as low as possible. If you can make it, brilliant. I'll be there. I think Jonathan's going to be there as well, which should be good. Which would you buy after a V8? In Motion or Gotway? You've got to. I'd love to talk a bit about this, but I can't. The V10's behind me, and I don't want to spoil that. There's a video review coming out on what I think of that and how well that went. So yeah. Okay, so we are going to end this live feed now. We started late. I cannot finish any later. It is 10 to 6, but you will see this In Motion video. Hopefully next week, and the KS18L video next week, and hopefully day 5 of the 1,000 miler. But if you didn't see it, if you just joined, then go back and see the sneaky peeky section, and you'll see what's coming up. So I'll see you later, guys. Mike is going to end this live stream now. Hopefully he's going to kill the live stream. But thank you very much for everyone that joined. Absolutely brilliant. More content next week. And I'll sit here and play with my phone until the live stream ends.